Good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com on Monday, November 26th. Before I get started, I just want to mention we had a Black Friday sale on, guess when that was? Friday, and it was extended through the weekend where 25% off of all Stock Market Mentor products was on sale at 25% discount. Apparently Gary got a lot of emails, not actually surprising, from folks who were, lo and behold, out of town on a 4-day holiday and still wanted to take advantage of it. So he's extending that. I don't exactly know how long, but I'm sure an email will be sent out to our list. Just wanted to mention that to you before I started, that if you're looking for some of the products, like one of our most popular ones actually is the 59-minute trader course. If you want to learn how to day trade the first hour of the market, there's your bogey. So that's trading at a big discount. So anyway, enough about that. I'm not a marketing guy. Research in motion. We looked at this stock. Seems like RIMM and Facebook are two stocks that we've been looking at for a while here in this venue, and so I wanted to go back to research in motion here. I think this stock has a lot further to go. It's coming out of a volatility squeeze. That's actually, well, those are pretty bad line there, but it was actually pretty tight here. So I'm looking at the weekly chart. You can see the big change in character here. This is a big base. Now research in motion is moving higher. But what we've got here is, how many days has this stock closed above the upper Bollinger Band, which is supposed to contain the prices? The last 3 days it has. That's not, that's kind of a little red flag to me. Like, I figured the stock's going to be selling off, at least pulling back a little bit. So maybe, you want to take some profits or raise your stops. So let's talk about that. I'll tell you exactly how I would do it. I would use the prior day's intraday low as your reference for stops. And that would mean that, we'll zoom in even more. That would mean that today you were looking at Friday's intraday low of right there, and that's where you would put your stop. Now, tomorrow you will be looking at today's intraday low of 1144, and that's where you would put your stop. And by the way, not at 1144, but just a bit under it, because what we're doing is we're playing this series of higher lows, and as soon as that series is broken, then we're going to have a sense that research in motion is going to do a little backing and filling, and if we're short-term traders, we want to be out of that trade. So that's it for research in motion. Now Facebook, on the other hand, this is another one that we've been looking at. I think this stock goes higher from here. It's coming out of a bit of a squeeze. Earnings are not an issue. They're, none on the horizon. And also it's still down 44% from the high back here. So this stock still has a ways to go before traders start looking to sell it off. It just hasn't come that far out of that base here. So anyway, that's my take on Facebook and research in motion. Once again, you look at Facebook though, by the way, and you can see again, that's a low, higher intraday low, higher intraday low, higher intraday low. You can use that same technique that I talked about on RIMM to stay long on Facebook as well. I think that's going to work for you. Okay, we've got, again, Black Friday, 25% off. I guess it's now Black Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it is. So check that out. Members get over to the strategy session, about 30 minutes long, but we're covering a lot of stocks. So I'll see you there.